Okay, this is video 2 of um, my little tutorial about understanding Google Analytics a little better. So, in our last video, I was on noahsark.org's website, a nonprofit animal and children's center. So, we looked at what all of these mean, but you can actually go into each of these statistics one by one and individually. So I wanted to do that for a quick moment for some of you that hadn't looked in there. So here's a breakdown, um, each day. So you can kind of see from there, your more high traffic days. For example, it looks like Friday, you can see a little bit of a trend. Look, Friday the 19th, and then the following Friday, well, actually, the February 26th wasn't that big, but Friday, March 5th. And you can look at various things in there, your statistics by day, all that kind of good stuff. You can actually see some of these other things over here, but I'm not really going to go into anything else real in depth because it's almost a whole long course in itself understanding Google traffic stats. So let's look at the page views. If this ever loads. Okay, you wouldn't know I have a quad 4 computer at the speed it's loading. But, okay. So again, page views and, nothing that we really haven't seen before, actually. And as this is loading back up. Okay. Bounce rate is kind of a big deal. You really don't want that real high. You can read more on Google's website about it, but I would definitely say you don't want, you don't want that too high. Now the visitors overview right here is unique visitors. So Noah's Ark has had 10,901 unique visitors. And that's really an interesting number too. You can see, let's see here. Friday the 19th, they had the biggest spike. And pretty much, that because every time you're visiting, remember there's, your IP address and other things are kind of, there's more to it that's unique to you. Some people are paranoid about cookies. Well, cookies actually serve a lot of purpose. Now you can see here, the number of visits, what browser they use, for example, Internet Explorer, 65% of visits. You can also see the connection speed of most of your visitors. So dial-up, there was 1.86% of the people visiting Noah's Ark used dial-up. You can obviously cable DSL, unknown, who knows who that is. Okay, so those are a lot of really good information in the Google Analytics. And again, Google Analytics is free. So it's kind of a service that Google gives you to see your traffic stats, and it's really nice that they do, considering that they're the #1 search engine. So a person would be kind of disadvantaged if they couldn't tell what was going on. The country visits is kind of cool unless you are a local. If you just do things locally, this isn't going to be very exciting for you because you may not have very many visitors that are overseas or outside your region. So Noah's Ark, because of their traffic, they have huge. So yeah, look at United States, Canada, Australia, UK. I'd already said those. But also look, Philippines, Finland, Malaysia, India, and Hong Kong make up the top 10. And look, there's even more. So there's more pages. Um, that's really awesome. You can see the average time on site, 2.39. That's awesome. Again, none of these statistics are going to be what all of you see, because a lot of you, um, you know, there's nothing really much more compelling than a lion, tiger, and bear that have been living together for the last 8 years in harmony. So good luck trying to top that one on a local level. Let's see. Anything else in here? No, I mean, most of these you can just, view the report. But basically, Google does set this up so you can see the bulk of what you want to see and how you're trending right in the very first screen when you enter your Google Analytics. So I hope this answers any last lingering questions you may have. Shoot me an email if you would like something else. But ideally, I would when you go to visit your traffic stats in Google Analytics, go ahead and click on some of the information that they have in there. They have tons of data and information of where they come up with their statistics. So be sure to check that out.